We sometimes even become depressed because of social media. They put on their picture, they pout in their picture, and they put a picture on Facebook and Instagram. And every third minute they're looking at it. How many people have liked this? One has to be very careful what to use, what is there in social media platform. Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you. My name is Sneh, and I'm a part faculty of Budha Group of Institutions. It is an honor to be here today as an anchor for this event. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guest, Principal of Delhi World Federal School, Panipat, Mrs. Archana Jain. So this is a podcast which will make you understand the meaning of skilled-based education with effects of social media. Today, we have the Director of Academics and Administration. She is the founder and principal of Delhi Public School, Gwalior, India. She has also worked for a couple of years in Delhi Public School in Noida and Greater Noida. She ignited her teaching career at Sophia Girls Higher Secondary School, Kota. Mrs. Archana Jain was honored with Certificate of Recognition in Global India Summit in Tanwar, USA. She was also awarded with Nation Builder Award by Rotary, Midtown, and Mahila Saratha Award for Excellence in Service of Society Welfare. Now, I do have a few questions from our students for you. So, shall I proceed?
Certainly.
Okay. Thank you so much once again. So, nowadays, skill-based education has become very popular. Please, can you tell us what is skill-based education and why suddenly it has become very important?
That skill-based education is like identifying your latent talents, sharpening those skills, and once you have sharpened those skills, you are able to, perform your tasks in the best possible manner and optimum use of your resources, your faculty. And this is what we do with skill education. This has been done by Russia, In Russia, they would identify the talent of the child at much younger an age, and then they would groom that child in that particular area which has been identified as his best faculty.
Okay.
So this is what they do, and people do. When, say, for example, if I'm good at photography, or maybe I'm good at typing, and if I can do something like that, so I can go into that area. If I'm good at filmmaking, I would go into that area because I have skill to myself, meaning the interest. Yes, interest also. Interest is one part of the story, but another part is if I'm good at something or not. Interest I can have in manifold interests, but interest is much more different than my skill. I may be very good at oration, and there are people who can speak well.
All right.
And there are people who can write well. So there is a lot of difference between the two.
So interest, it comes, the skill, it comes from interest, I guess. So I think interest is the basic of that award.
I would say yes and no, both.
Okay.
I can have interest in music, but I may not necessarily go into that. Right? That is interest. I would love to do that, but that is only my hobby.
Okay.
And my skill could be that I am very good at teaching. I'm good at teaching. So that is my skill.
Okay.
Right? There are people who drive fast, who are into motor racing.
Yeah.
So that is their skill. It's not their interest only.
Okay. Means both the things are really important.
Both are important. Yes,
No doubt about that. Thank you so much. So I would like to ask you, how do you think social media can help us develop the skill building required to go out in today's world?
Well, social media is a great tool, all right? We can all use it for marketing, for brandishing ourselves, brand building, promoting ourselves. Social media is an amazing platform. But social media has its own pros and cons,
Definitely.
But of course, it has its advantages. I would say it is a great servant. It should remain a servant. We should not become subservient to it. We should not let it become master yet for us, Because once it takes over, we get under them.
then it can be very, very negative. Like we can get so used to it that we waste a lot of our time. We also become addicted to it. We sometimes even become depressed because of social media. See, people these are on Insta, on Facebook, and so many other things. They put on their picture, they bout and they put a picture on Facebook and Insta. And every third minute they're looking at it. How many people have liked it?
Okay.
Oh, nobody liked it. It is 10 minutes. Nobody has liked it. Oh, it's half an hour. Nobody is like, I have no friend. When that is when it can be bad and it can be negative. But otherwise, yes, social media is a great platform. You are able to know what is happening in the world through social media. And the raw end of this world is on social media. So that you have to keep that in mind.
Means now with this we can directly connect with others.
Seriously, I find a friend at Hunter, alright, and ancient. I found a friend of mine on Facebook again after almost 30 years.
Okay.
My school class fellow, I found her on Facebook through this. So social media has its own positives, no doubt about that. We learn so much from it. YouTube, during the COVID, one of the best experience happened as to us, I think many who did not know how to cook learned it through YouTube.
Yeah.
So why not learn it through YouTube and not during that period? Because they had a lot of time at their disposal. And of course, there was YouTube to teach them. But then, one has to be very careful what to use, what is there in social media platform. That we have to be very careful what is to be actually used. Because the content that is available, there's a lot of content. There's a lot of content, but is not all is believable. You have to understand whether we have to sit. We have to understand this is correct, not correct information or not. But a lot of misinformation is also there. So we have to be very careful using it.
True. So in your opinion, which social media platform can help the youth and skill set formation?
Every social media platform can do that. LinkedIn is great to connect with anybody. You are looking for a particular position, LinkedIn is there. You want somebody to recommend you for a particular job, you will find lots of people to do that. You want some kind of a recommendation to know about a particular institution or organization that you want to join, you will find lots of information about that. Also, recommendations and views you will find. Surveys are there, right? So LinkedIn is one, YouTube is another, everything is good. LinkedIn is another. There's the companies, when they are employing their new employees, recruiting their new employees, they go check their LinkedIn profile. They check their Insta also. They check their Facebook also. You have to be very careful what you're actually putting on that social media platform. Because sometimes, what you put, what you agree to, I do not want to go into the politics of it, but you have to be very careful what you're agreeing to, what you are showing on that platform about yourself. They will see it and they will verify it from your social media. Be very careful. Yes, they want to know more about that new prospective employee.
And I do agree with that. So you've been spending a lot of time on social media. How do you think this time can be used in a productive way?
Even being on social media, they can use it. By promoting themselves, by promoting their company, by promoting their brand. That is not wrong, right? But again, wasting a lot of time, and that it is quite addictive. You put yourself in the same situation. You want to start going through a particular profile, or maybe a Facebook, or maybe Insta, and you want to know where the night of like that. It goes like this. We are in the middle of the night. You get that kid doing that. This is very wrong. It is affecting us physically. It is affecting our eyesight. It is affecting how people sit while, they're doing this kind of a work, using social media. At the end of it, it is affecting everybody. But yes,
they can start their YouTube channels. They can and they have lots of followers. People like that. Was that lady? I forgot her. There's a pet. Nishana Dulika. Okay. I'm just giving you one name. I'm a big fan of hers. Okay. And she is always giving recipes after recipes and how she cooks them, and she explains it so beautifully. She's an amazing teacher also. Okay. But she is, a simple lady. That amazing cook. Alright, there are 2-3 food channels that I watch. She has first lady, you kind of why gone there earning like anything. I had my yoga teacher, online yoga teacher, who probably has 70 to 80,000 followers. All right. Okay. Every other day he puts up a video or a post. No, a video. He said, I'm sending you a video about how the breathing Tommy is. Okay. Another video about gut cleaning. Another video about something else. So what fruits you should eat. Well, another video would be 12, and she send you the videos, the links, you click on them, they're earning out of it. How many viewers they get, they are earning out of it. And amazing, there's nothing wrong with it. And you can start your own music channels, you can do that. People are working at here. There's nothing wrong with that. Using social media, say that. Please go ahead, do it. But wasting time, people sitting only on social media, for example, you have found these days, the government has started banning people making, the videos in metros. Right? Yeah. They have started doing that. They have banned that. The government has banned people making videos on highways. On highways. Right? See, this will lead to accidents. It will lead to things which can take away your life. So that is where you're wrong. That is where you're harming yourself, you're harming others. Please don't do that. Thanks. My advice, don't do that. No, sure. Means our youth, our students, definitely they will follow such things. See, the youth is full of energy. The youth, this energy for optimally. Yes. Optimally and productively. Please do that. And we must advise these children. And they can do so much more. So much more. The Indian youth are amazing. They're smart children. Indians are very smart, like I tell you that. I can tell you in US, when children and the Americans, they start looking up for a course to enroll themselves in, they first of all see how many Indians are there around there. But there's more Indians, they know this where. Because they know that a lot of all the things that are going to be there. Because we get that very hard working. Yeah. And you're also smart working. Just applause for it. Yeah. Why not? We do that. We did the rabbit. Yeah. Depends. So, ma'am, I would like to ask you, how often you do you like social media? See, I am very much on Facebook. Right? I am on Facebook. But that does not mean that I do it every day. I may sometimes miss somebody's birthday because I don't go on it. But I go on it as well. I will not say I don't do that. I do that. Maybe half an hour when I am in the day, I don't get so much time to be on Facebook. But I would love to do things which would trigger my mind. I may not have word, I don't know whether you would heard it or not. Hey. There's something called word, where you have to make a 5-letter word in 6 attempts with no clue. No to help you, and I would like to play that. So that is what I did. I go on word making where there's something called word seed. I do that. I'm on probably yeah, it keeps my brain charged. Yes. I feel that is what we should do. Rather than, waste time. Yes, as I said, use social media productive for your own benefits. That's what. So, and given social media is a popular way to connect and interact, how do you feel in terms of calling it a boon in the modern world? I think I've answered it earlier. It's a boon when it connects people. It's a boon when it helps me to grow. It's a boon when it helps me in creating brand value for my product. Okay, it's a boon. No doubt about that. people use social media for marketing. A lot of social media for marketing their product. But it's as I said, it should not make us as slave to social media. So then it becomes a bane. That is when it becomes a bane.
So what is the story behind your success? I was listening to, I just would like to know that exactly what was the story behind it.
I don't know if it is success, but yes, it's my journey.
No, it's an early year, and I can see your profile that you have achieved so many things in your life.
Yes. As my journey would be, I went into teaching by chance.
Okay.
I was never wanting to be into teaching or into this line. I wanted to be probably an IES officer in economic services. I wanted to join. Probably fell sick, lost that period of time when I could get admission somewhere. That admission time was lost. I was sitting at home. There was a vacancy in my neighborhood school, the Sophia School. That is my first school that I joined in Kota. And they called me for support. And they said, you are a great teacher, you should join. And I started this journey. And then they invited, I was not a B.Ed then. I did this qualification also. Went back to them once again after doing my B.Ed. And joined the TPS, Delhi Public Schools, Noida in 1992. And served DPS Society for a good 30 years.
Oh my God.
I have been with them. Yes, I have been with DPS Noida, DPS Greater Noida, DPS Nepal, DPS Kuwait, set up a new school for DPS Society in Gwalior, and was principal DPS Panipat City for about 9.5 years. And today I am Director Academics and Administration with Delhi World Public School, Panipat.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll be a baby.
But it's, I learned that whatever you do, this is how we have been groomed by our parents, that whatever you do it to the best of the ability. So went into teaching, and teaching became my passion. And I can say so that I was an amazing teacher. My students can vouch for me. That we had a very good bonding. I had a great bonding with my students. They're still with me. They may be doctors. I was an economics and social science teacher for them. But they still connect with me. And they still remember the stories that I used to tell me.
Well, good teacher, that's what they do with you, and still they are connected.
But yes, they are in different part of the world. But still they are connected with me. Yes, no doubt.
Sometimes words word.
Yes.
Okay, so what other skills, according to you, can help our students to achieve success in their life or in their career?
For anybody in today's world, this youth, they need to have 21st century skills. And they could be leadership skills, collaboration, cooperation, coordination. It's very important. People should learn to work in teams. Today what people are lacking is this only. They can work alone, but they cannot work together. Because togetherness will lead to coordination, will ask for coordination, will ask for cooperation, which is what is lacking actually. And of course, they should have logical thinking, reasoning. These are skills that are required. The thing when students come to us, or maybe sometimes our own faculties or youngsters, they come to us, they come and say, with a plan of, this is how you ought to do. But don't come with problem. Come with the feeling.
Exactly.
Give me 10 cents, 5 cents, or do some inspiration. Give a thought over it. It may not be appropriate, it may not be correct, but at least you have given a thought to it. So that is what is required. Effort. Solution finding, problem solving is very important thought. Very, very important. And believe you me, all children had that. Everyone has that. Put them into a crisis situation and they'll come out with it. Come there in India. Then they'll all think out the ideas and all that. Really comes from them. But the whole thing is that they don't want to want. So we have to trigger that thought.
Yeah.
That is worst. Now,
even I got one trick.
Yes.
I definitely I don't apply this. How my story is
You must do that. You must.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So it will be on my next question too.
with this only we're just going to enterprise session. So being the head of a well-known school, how do you think skill-based education can be combined with the standard of academic curriculum?
You see, curriculum, academics, has always been skill-based in India. There was a time, and I'm talking about Indian education system. So there was a time, Shri Ram went to Rishi Muni's ashrams. Krishna went, the Archana went. Karan did not, nobody watched the Munis and Rishis giving that education to Arjun. So that is why did they go there to those ashrams? They went to acquire the skill. They went for skill education, right? So Indian system had always been, system of education was all skill based, right? Then the British took over us. They did not need Indians as skilled people. They wanted clerical staff. So they changed the education system into clerical reducing education system. Right? Today our governments are asking for India to be a developed nation, no more developing, or we are wanting to be at that stage, right? And that stage can come only when we connect skill with education. As far as skill education is concerned, in today's curriculum, it has always been skill-based. All practical work that is being done in school, in classes, is skill-based. That is number one. I would say all project-based learning education is all skill-based education. All right? Flipped classroom. When we talk about flipped classroom, where a teacher teaches and then the students are out there on the flipped classroom is an amazing thing. And it is, and it's a reality check. Yeah, one platform when you will get to 100 students, they have better ability. Where actually understanding you, absorbing it, and assimilation. Yeah. Everything is checked immediately. Yeah. So this is what I feel. I think our education system is amazing. All we need to do is actually apply those rules in the classroom with kids. Give them projects, and you will see that children do a better job than the teacher. I'm telling you, because they have ideas, they have innovative ideas, and I went around your college just now and I saw children doing so well. So they are amazing people. They are people with lots of ideas. So give them that platform, give them that chance, and this will happen. The Make in India program, the startups that we have, the projects that we have in our country, and which is being promoted by the government now. So this is an amazing platform. This is what is happening. This is practical education, skill-based education connected to real life. And, of course, curriculum.
Definitely. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable words. Seriously, it is very worthwhile to us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure sitting with you, discussing skill-based education and social media.
Even as we have so many things from
we always learn together.
Yes.